Speech.
Right. So I've been home for an hour. 12:30. Oh, well, I've been home for 2 hours now. Oh, my fucking toe. Ouch. Get that cut open. Get it fucking ripped open. Gotta get my feet fixed. I think if anything gets worse, then my feet are getting fixed. So I've got money for Friday's cleaning service when they come out. And I got my podiatry done today, which means that my feet feel pretty good. I find it really strange that my left big toe hurts in the corner, but my other foot feels fine, and my left middle toe hurts, but my other foot doesn't have a sore middle toe. And it's not my feet feel a bit achy sometimes, but it's not mainly my toes that hurt, it's the nails, the nail beds and the sides of my toes that hurt. And I kept on telling the podiatrist how my toenails hurt when she's filing them down, and it just feels like a strange, painful sensation. Like the ends of my toenails are sending a pain signal into my toes somehow. I can't work that out. And she reckons there might be nerves growing from the bed into my toenails, which tells me that as I get older, the toenails are going to have to be cut off. Which, this is freaking me out. It's making me sick, actually. Yeah. Oh, this is gross. Okay, I'm gonna have Strasbourg ham. I might get a plate. Get a plate. I'll put a bit of this and a bit of that on the plate. Oh, Jesus. Bit of this and a bit of that on the plate while I'm chit-chatting away here. Okay. Oh, I love Strasbourg. Yum, 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 yum. Nice. Why is it blocking the sink? Naughty. Very bad, Jono. Naughty. Don't touch my pot. Don't touch it. Right. Okay. Now, I'm going to get a plate of salad and meat today. Bit of meat, get the plastic off. I love Strasbourg. Yum. Yummy! Yum, yum, yum. Strasbourg, yummy. Yum, I like it. Jono turns up, he can have some Strasbourg. Yum. Ham, today's ham. And a bit of salad. Yep. Hope the ham is still alright, because yes it is, it's okay. Shaved ham, yes. Yum. I just want ham and Strasbourg and a bit of shit on my plate today. Just a bit of shit on the plate. Lettuce, tomato, What else am I going to... Oh, actually, I might cook up those veggies in the microwave. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just have that. Yes. Oh, shit. What is the fucking vegetables now? Where are they? Oh, shit. Jesus. What's this? What's in there? Watermelon. Okay, well, where's the bloody fucking vegetables? Oh no, where are they? Oh shit. Fuck are they? Oh, I want those bloody things. I want to eat them up. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you fucking stupid bloody thing. Damn it. Bloody shit. I need a lot of help clean up, I think. Oh, fucking damn it. I'm going to eat the rest of those vegetables. And, far out. Yum. And there's sticks there too. Eat them later. Of water and a can of soft drink. Actually, no, I don't want soft drink today. I might have orange juice instead. I don't want soft drink today. No, I don't. Well, I love soft drink, but I might lie to myself and just say I don't want the soft drink and have it anyway. Oh well, that's what I tend to do. I always lie to myself. Getting soft drink anyway. I don't care, I want soft drink. Gotta be drunk anyway. Does? Yeah. Cup of water, cup of soft drink. Yeah. Gotta have something. Gotta die without eating. Oops. We don't want to die today. No, we don't want to die today. Whoops. Ew, ouch. That fucking hurts too much. Bloody thing. Fucking. Okay. Get off. Okay, let's tip the veggies over. Yep. Yum! I like vegetables. Yum, 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 yum. And Strasbourg and veggies, yum. Yum. Right. Got my feet all sorted today. Got them all sorted. They're all smooth. They're sanded down. All the dead skin is taken off. Right. Okay. So, Strasbourg. So, nothing on tomorrow, nothing on Friday. So, I guess that would mean I can sit around and read me books all day. Because I played Partner Creek Solitaire once. No, hang on. I played it heaps of times. But I beat that game once and I'm kind of sick of playing Solitaire for a while. So, I'm getting into the books so that I can finish reading them and send them all back and get some more Braille books and read as many books as I can and walk to the library at some point. Probably, if it's not raining, I'll be walking there on Saturday. I hope it's not raining by then. I love sweet potato when it's boiled. I love pumpkin. Yum. Yum. And I forgot to put peas and corn and carrot in this last night. I forgot. I completely forgot. I'll eventually be getting a steamer. I was steaming my veggies every frickin' day. And I'll tell the doctor, oh, it's just like eating Macca's. You eat it when you're hungry, you eat. Yes. Like water, like Coke, like juice, like milk, like this, like that. And then he definitely stops at the poison part. And I'm like, the food is goddamn cooked when I eat it, mate. How can it be poisoned? So you can't answer that one. What the doc doesn't realise, we'll be learning about food safety in cooking classes. Yeah. Containers of different sizes required. No, that's alright, I'll bring along a few sizes of containers. Yep. Yep. And I'm going to let them know on the 7th of May that I'll have to eat most meals at Guide Dogs because taking them home is going to be a bit difficult on the train. The only other option is book one of the Tuesday afternoons where a taxi picks me and my friend Stacey up and make that day be the day that I take a meal home, and every other week that I don't get a taxi home, I eat there, and any week where I do choose to get the taxi home, I eat at home. In fact, that'd be lovely. Oh, excuse me. Is this what the doctor's worried about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about that too, but now that I've said that, I feel like I'm not sick, so it's not long lasting enough for me to worry very much. Like, yeah, it's a bit of like, oh, yuck, bit of yuck, ew, something sitting or swallowing into my throat, like, oh, but it doesn't, I don't know, carry on all day or deteriorate or anything, make me choke or nothing. Benzos could be a different era of bloody body reactions altogether because of how they block up your brain signals, which means you can theoretically choke on your own spittle. If you burp and then choke on it, you can essentially make yourself sick and really cook. Well, it could happen, but I do not take drugs forever, every day. And wow. Ham and veggies for lunch. Yum. Yum. So, I reckon I'll get a lot of benefit out of these cooking classes. And everyone will say it's quite obvious that you know how to cook, and you get occupational therapy lessons, and I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. Blindness makes me struggle. I can do certain things obviously well, but you don't see what I can't manage. I love ham and cooked veggies, yum. Well, oh shit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's like, yeah, some days I feel crappy and tired, but not in a very sick way. Just the lazy, I don't want to get out of bed, but I have to, so I will way. Excuse me. Whoops. Oh, well. God. Oh God. So yeah, I got as many things as I could sorted out today because tomorrow's Anzac Day, and I want to read for the rest of the evening and all day tomorrow. And God, I wonder how I'm going to eat and read at the same time without getting food everywhere, and that's a problem because the times that I want to read are times that I might be eating as well, and I can't read and eat at the same time and put and put food all over the Braille book. I could read using iBooks in the phone and VoiceOver, but I don't really want to use I don't really want to use VoiceOver to read to read constantly when I need some peace and quiet to just read and eat, because I like reading and eating at the same time, but I don't want to get shit everywhere all over the books. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that one. I hope this doesn't turn into something bad. I hope it doesn't. Oh, God. I hope this is just the tail end of something and not getting worse. Oh, God. Damn it. Oh, dear. Ugh. Okay, so, oh shit. I'd like to be able to read and eat at the same time, just because I like eating and I like reading. Maybe both parts of my brain are cross-contaminated by one another, where one where one part of my brain contaminates the other. So when I want to read, I have to eat, and when I like eating, I really have to read. So it's fucking weird, that one. Like the brain signals are crossed wrong or something. Oops. Like when I'm reading, the brain thinks it's hungry, so let's eat and read. We won't do one or the other. And I'm like, well, fuck, man. So we'll just have to see what happens. I got all my shit organised today, paid for one of my courses. I'm going to pay for the other one next week. Paying for Jim's cleaners on Friday to clean everything up in the kitchen. Oh. So, oh God, everything has to be cleaned up tomorrow. And then on Monday, Red Mop comes out, and then I'll just keep signing their agreements until such time that Jim's Cleaners becomes NDIS approved. Ooh, good. And then I can organise under my NDIS plan to have them once a fortnight. Oh, God. Which means, yeah, I'm going to use up all my NDIS budget. I'm definitely going to use it all up. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to use it all up and then ring up NDIA and say, look, I've used up all this budget with this and that. Ring up Guide Dogs and VA and tell them all the same thing. geez, I got a few things organised today. But next Thursday I need the other components of my mail read out to me. Oh fuck, I nearly knocked soft drink on the ground. Nearly got it everywhere. Nearly got it fucking everywhere. All that fucking mail's there too. Oh shit. Oh dear. I don't want to keep the centre care bill. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh god. So, I guess I'll be reading my Braille book all afternoon. And reading, God, what else am I going to read? I could probably take that book into VA, that other book that I finished reading, and take that back, hey? So, what else? I could sleep. I guess I'll sleep tonight, but I don't think so because I couldn't sleep properly last night. I was going to do a recording today. That was not going to happen anyhow because when I'm at the podiatrist, I talk about too many personal things which can't go on YouTube. Well, it can be unlisted, but I'm afraid to say I can't let my unlisted viewers see or hear anything. Seeing things wouldn't be a problem, it's just a podiatry appointment. It's still personal, but it's not an absolutely secret topic. But some of the things that we talk about are far too taboo and personal to let unlisted viewers, let alone public viewers, know about. So if anyone has any questions, well, some of you have my WhatsApp contact and Twitter username. You could write a message to me on Twitter or, write a mention or a message or mention, whatever. You can mention me on Twitter or do a message, direct message, or use WhatsApp to message me there and ask me any questions if you have any concerns. Otherwise, I'm not prepared to go into things that we've talked about today because some of those things have kind of already been discussed weeks ago, and I don't really want anybody to hear my really disgusting discussions with the podiatrist because she has to know that my health care is okay and I'm not deteriorating or anything like that. So she had to check that my feet weren't also causing other problems. And sometimes your body can somehow cause problems in your feet. So then she had to check that the birth control medicine, which there's a few hundred dozen types of them now, there's not just ones for just sexual relationships and just having a baby or not having a baby. There are ones which covers childbirth, like stopping pregnancy and all of that, and dual action, so like that and nutritional health and a few other effects, desired effects that people have been looking for with their lady issues for years. They've now got pills with a number of different mechanisms. They're all designed to stop pregnancy, but some of them are just sexual relationships, and some birth control pills are designed for so many other things, not just the sex part. So the one that I'm on isn't just sex related. It's related to women's health and reduction of pain and other certain problems with the reproductive system. So then the podiatrist needs to make sure that it's not affecting my feet somehow, like stuffing up my blood system, which will bugger up my feet. So we had a pretty disgusting discussion about personal symptoms and feelings and medicines and that today, and I thought, no, it's not going up on YouTube for anybody to listen to. But next time, I'll be able to get away with doing a recording. I'll be able to get away with it next time, but we'll see. The next one will be on a Thursday at about 2:30, and oh shit, I hope it doesn't coincide with a bloody psychology appointment if one happens. Oh Jesus. So anyway, whatever, we'll just have to wait and see over next, can't be this week because of Thursday, Anzac Day and Friday, we've got other things on. But next week I can find out when I'll get another psychology appointment. But yeah, I can just see what happens with that. But overall, I got a lot of things sorted out today. And wrote some letters and paid off one of the cooking classes straight away because it's only the 24th of April, but I've insisted really strongly at Guide Dogs and Vision Australia that as soon as I get an invoice I'll pay for it ASAP. Unless I have to pay for something at the last minute, I can do that, but I don't like to do that. I prefer if I can pay months in advance, weeks ahead, because then I don't even have to worry about that money. And oh God, on the 7th of May I have to get money out for a cabaret. For the 10th of May I have to get money out for Dracula's cabaret, which will be on the 10th of May, and I'll probably have 1 or 2 alcoholic drinks then. I'll have 1 or 2 drinks, and but yeah, I won't have to worry about money. And from the expiry dates on my milk and juice products, I'll get another lot of shopping on Saturday. I was nearly going to do another shopping order for next Thursday or Friday, but in fact I'm just going to leave it and do nothing about it, and simply not do any shopping until I want to try and hold over till the 7th of May before I get another shopping order by Wednesday the 8th of May, if I can hold off for that long. I don't know what I'll do if I can't, but I'll just have to try and see what lengths I can go to bloody try and preserve all those groceries. And I can't just go without a feed of veggies every fucking day. So yeah, I'll have to preserve them somehow. I can go without veggies for 1 or 2 days every couple of weeks, depending on why, like if I'm eating junk food those couple of days, or if I don't happen to be cooking a meal at home, you know, I'm cooking at Guide Dogs, then that doesn't matter because there'll be veggies in the food, and it doesn't have to be special, you know, it doesn't have to be a lot of food, what vegetables I choose to use at home is my choice, but at cooking classes I use whatever they provide. If you're just having 2 or 3 different veggies in a meal, it doesn't matter, just so long as there are some, at least 2 types of vegetables in each meal. It doesn't need to be perfect or fancy unless this is what we're looking for. I might get that chopper thingy out of the cupboard and try and use that to see if I can cut onion with it. I want to see what it does. I want to see what happens. And that food processor that I've got in the cupboard, I want to use it for something, and I don't know what I would use it for. I know, I'd use it for, that's what I'd use it for. I'd make sausage rolls, and you got to grind up some mince, vegetables like onion and carrot and peas and all that. Grind it all up together, and then wrap that all up in pastries and make, you know, pasties or sausage rolls. I'd make sausage rolls, and that way you can do homemade sausage rolls. Homemade. They can be homemade rather than bloody bought from the shops. I could use the food processor to make ground, you know, mince. You basically put mince, onion, egg, carrot, peas, a little bit of celery. It doesn't need to be like, you know, big fancy pile of vegetables. It just needs to be enough so that you've got meat, so about 90% meat and 10% vegetables, so you've got a bit of a vegetable texture, but it's mainly meat and then a slight texture of veggies. Mix all that in a bowl. Then you've got to throw that into the food processor and grind it all up, like grind it up into little tiny bits. Into just little bits, and then by the time you finish with it, it'll just be like goop. It'll just be like, you know, like mash. And then you cut up pastries. And then you roll the mince, like you roll it into little rolls, and then you pack the pastry around it and make sausage rolls. And then you bake them in the oven. Yum. And you got to use phyllo pastry. Yum. And you can buy pre-made pastry sheets. You can make it yourself or buy it from the supermarket in packages, and you get out what you want and make your sausage rolls. Yum. The other thing I want to check out at Woolworths is those meal kits where you've got to buy it, but it's made up, and then you simply take it home and cook it. You don't prepare it, you don't assemble it, you just chip it, all the various components of your meal, into the frying pan or into the saucepan, whatever the instructions reckon, and then voila, it gets cooked and done. Oh God, but yeah, I will use that food processor for something, and I'm going to be I might bring in my, well, I don't know what they tell you in the letter what to bring, so I'm just going to bring what they reckon. But if they ask me what other utensils I have, I'll just tell them that I've got this at home and that and the other. Yeah, I'd love to bring in my new cutting board. I'd love to bring that in. It'll be too big to carry around though, which will piss me right off. But oh well, whatever. I really love that cutting board. I love it a lot. I can use it I can use it to prepare food that's cooked already. Using the spikes, the food is held in place. I can use it to for the other side of the board that doesn't have spikes. I can use it to prepare raw food, raw meat. So you've got to wash the board really well. Or the other alternative is to cut vegetables first on the board and then cut the meat. So don't cut up meat and then cut up the vegetables. You've got to cut the veggies first, put all that in a bowl or whatever for later, and wash the board off quickly to wash the soot off, and then wash the soot off before putting the meat on the board to cut that up. And it is just friggin' amazing. I don't make mess everywhere when I use it. It is awesome. It is friggin' awesome. It is very awesome. And I don't know, it's a 4-hour class. So I think you get 2 hours and then you get a 15-minute break and then you get 2 hours again. Yeah, so that would give me a chance to drink a whole lot of water and everything. So yeah, because I like to drink a lot to make sure I don't get sick and die from dehydration. The doctor certainly doesn't think I drink enough to make myself crook as, so I don't drink that much. I drink a fair amount, but not too much, which is good. So yeah, I feel like I want to go to sleep for a while. I do. So yeah, I've got as much done as I can today, and then next Thursday with a support shift, yeah, I'll get other things sorted out. Everything's actually happening now. It's working out. It's definitely working out really well. Oh. Eventually, well, I want to try and get my laptop fixed first. I'm going to sort that out. I want to try and really dig in, and the next couple of weeks is going to be a bit difficult. The next 7 weeks is going to be hard, actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, oh dear. It won't be really dramatically difficult. It'll just mean that Tuesday afternoons are off limits for a while, and Saturday mornings are off limits for a while, starting from the 25th of May. Oh dear. God. Yeah. So yeah, between Tuesday and Saturday being out, I'll have to go to VA at some point on either Monday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday to get my fucking laptop sorted out. And when I do, will then ring up Peter Cracknell from Quantum Technology to say, hello, I'm ready to check out to get an assessment done for the bloody mechanical Perkins Brailler and the Braille embosser, and hope to God that NDIS approves the technology. Wow, that'll be good fun. And I've got my new table I can rest it all on. Yes, wee, good. So, that will be good fun. Anyway, there is no news to tell at the moment. There is no news to tell at the moment, so yeah, I'll come back when I have anything new or interesting to record, or if I have anything else I need to talk about, or whatever.
Screenshot. Stop button.